Good morning everyone and welcome back to my YouTube Ubuntu Learn. In this tutorial we will not be talking about any installation process of any packages or any applications. Rather, we will be discussing on a Linux distribution. You can say that this is the very much lightweight Linux distribution that ever I have used since past years. I will not be talking so much. Let's dig inside. The name of the distribution is Linux Lite 5.0. You can see that I have already installed it inside my system, and the look is very much elegant here. There is a lightweight leaf at the background of the image that is in the desktop wallpaper, and you can see that my current CPU usage is 19%. I'm just running only on Firefox, and the memory is used only 755 megabyte out of 8 GB, and the firewall is still enabled. There's a fun fact about firewall that you can actually turn on or off firewall from the GUI menu. After right-clicking at the menu bar, you can search for firewall, and then you can turn it off or turn it on from the GUI button. Like other Linux distributions, we really don't have to use any terminal shell commands like UFO or something others. Now let's head to the Word. In the other Linux distribution, we used to use Word as LibreOffice. There is no change here. The LibreOffice is also the default office writing tool for Linux, and the basic interface is pretty much same here. There is no changes. Let's type something. ubuntulearn.com. Let's bold it. Control B. Let's highlight it. Okay, let's get rid of it, and now let's talk about something else. In the system menu on the right from the office, we can see that there is a feature in the Linux shell that it is showing my current memory uses and disk uses right before my host name. Every time you open your shell command, it automatically appears. However, you can disable this by editing a bash HRC script. Now let us see how to edit the bash HRC script. You can find your bash HRC script inside the home directory, and then you have to find your bash HRC script and open it with any notepad or something else. Then you can see that there are a few lines that are marked with a hash comment. You can make it at hash comment, or you can release them by making them a comment. You can see that the marked lines are the lines those who are getting the reading of the CPU and disk. You can do weird things from the scripts. Again, let's come back to the shell command. Nowadays I have been using a w3m command, which is very funny, so why I should not discuss it about you. You just need to type w3m.google.com to browse the Google interface for your terminal shell. This is pretty much funny, huh? Now, if I say that I want to visit my website, then what I have to do? The answer is pretty much easy. File a new tab and type w3m space ubuntulearn.com and hit the enter. Basically, it will load the user interface or the normal HTML or a little bit of CSS of my website. If I may maximize the file, I can see that my categories are already here, and there are a few pictures loaded in the terminal from the website. This is pretty much cool, huh? This is my site banner and other stuffs. Okay, let's skip this and head back to another things. So this is the Nvidia setup for this Linux Lite. Basically, you cannot do here too much thing. I'm just hitting the maximize mode and quit. The next mode is light widget. You can use this widget to see the left side monitor, or you can disable or enable this by without a few clicks. Last but not least, when you take a screenshot, you can actually open it with GNU Image Manipulation program. It's a little bit of Photoshop for Linux. This is pre-installed in Linux Lite. Though in spite of running these heavy softwares, Linux Lite does not go very heavy. You can still see that my CPU is 21% and the RAM is still not 1 GB used. In the volume mixture button, you can mix audio, mic, and you can even use loudspeakers. That is no problem for built-in microphone or headphones. Later at the bottom, we can now search for the address of our Google. I can search that there are some manuals of installation, how you can install stuffs. The installation guide is available online in linuxliteos.com. You can go and find there how to install applications or how to install this OS on your system. The rules are pretty much same for all Linux distributions. You just follow and go through. There is nothing pretty much to say about this straightforward process. So I hope this was all about this video about Linux Lite 5.0. I hope you like this OS, and I'm thinking that I can replace my old Ubuntu with this Linux Lite OS as both a Debian, so I can use it for a few days. Why not? Thank you very much for staying with me. Bye bye.